The dog is called William. I'm protecting it for my life because he's almost dead. He is very hurt, and as you can see, the arrows are not doing a favor. So, yeah, it's a very difficult time for him. He tried his best. William, no! William, no! William, no! William, no! No! Oh, he was such a good comrade, though. Poor William, what have they done to you? Not to worry, everybody. We can respawn him. There he is. William is back. Come on, William. We'll fight stronger than ever now. We will kill them all. We're gonna revenge. Yeah, come on, William. Yeah, take him out, William. Show what you got. Oh, you got it. Oh, look at him go. Yeah, William. Oh. William is like a cockroach. He just comes back. You know, I never tell this story to a lot of people, but I had a pet cockroach for school, and we needed to take care of a cockroach, and I actually gave it a name and everything. He was a good cockroach, but he had a handicap because he was missing one of his antennae. But yeah, I called him Hanz, beautiful Hanz, and I kept him for like a month, I think, a month or two before we brought them back to school. And the thing is, because they needed to go back to school because eventually after 2 months, there was going to be a team deathmatch. Cockroach v cockroach. Epic gaming scenes. Can you already tell? Are you ready for the fight? Where 2, 3, 4 cockroaches will battle to the death on school. 3 PM EST. Who will prevail? Will it be Hanz, the cockroach without an antennae? Or will it one of the other 3 of which I can't remember the name of? And that was very good. It was a very good fight. So, because we had to keep him for so long, we're going to talk about the journey of my beautiful cockroach. We're going to talk about the journey of little Hanz. How he grew up to be a legend, a warrior, a gladiator. It normally has this very we got him in like a very little a box, like plastic box. And I decided that's not good enough for my German Hanz. So I decided I'm going to give him a terrarium. So, and it was a very small terrarium, but we gave it a bit of flooring and leaves and a little, one of these bottle caps for water. It was a good, he had a luxurious life. We gave him some food, of course, always. We always need to give Hanz food. You know, Germans are not picky eaters, but they do eat a lot. Yeah, but for 2 months I kept him, and eventually it was time for the battle day. Epic. So, battle day comes, and I went back to school in the bus, of course, because I needed to go battle him. And then we had biology, because that's of course a very good biology class. Yeah, we do a team deathmatch of the roaches. But of course, my cockroach. It's a bit weaker than the rest because my cockroach misses one of its antennae, which is used as a tool for fighting for them. But you will be wrong, because without cliffhanger, the battle started. They were all put in like a very big glass bowl. And then they started, one at a time, they started to become more aggressive. Eventually we find out that one of them was a female because it had one of those very weird things that they used to mate. So he was out of the arena, so she came last. Then, eventually, the fighting starts. They go at it once more. They go at it again. And they go at it again. And what does happen? Hanz is actually winning. Oh, he pulled one on the side and he was scared and he was gone. You didn't see him for the rest of the battle. He was in the corner. He was afraid. But Hanz had only one more opponent to go because the other 2 are already dead. And he was bigger. He was taller. He had one extra antennae. But guess what? Hanz prevailed. And Hanz used this one antennae. And his missing one, his invisible missing antennae. And he went like this. And you know what happened? He smashed the other guy. He smashed him. He used his antennae. He got it around the other one from the other guy. And he and then he won the fight. Hanz, German cockroach, won the fight. And we brought him home as true victors of this very important national war of destruction, because Hanz prevailed. the handicapped one, the one I felt like he was the true gladiator of them all. He prevailed once more, and me as coach, as proud as I could be, I finally had a victor. I was the proudest coach ever. My warrior, my pet, won the most important battle in the history of the Battle of the Cockroaches in the Netherlands, somewhere in a small village in a small school. Never have we ever seen such an important battle before, won by the truly amazing Hanz! But then Hanz, of course, you know, cockroaches do not live long. So Hanz, we brought him back as a victor, gave him an even larger terrarium. Like literally, gave him an even larger, because he was victorious. You know, he needs to be rewarded for his great victories, but it was not long to last. Eventually, Hanz did perish. He grew old, and eventually, even the strongest warriors need to fall. So when I woke up in this very large terrarium, so it did take a few minutes to find him, of course, because we didn't hear him in the night anymore, because he was very annoying at night. He made a lot of fucking noise. Like, yeah, okay, fine, fair enough. Yeah, the warrior had fallen. Another soul lost to nature. But he was a fighter, and he fought on to the end. It was a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful cockroach. Never before have we ever seen such an important. Went into together. He overcame adversity. He became the strongest out of them all, even though he was the weakest in the. But right now, as of today, even now that finally my empire is growing, we still remember Hanz as one of the greatest warrior, and he's in the history books, because we should never forget such a great warrior. Hanz was still like so. Hanz was an amazing man. What a cockroach. He was quite loud though.